Listen to the sound of the stars and the moon and the deep blue sea, and your waves they are crashing down on me, but your wind how it blows.
Hi everyone, welcome, and today we're doing our modifications and alignments. So today it's all about downward dog. So we have our lovely assistant Muireann here to help us out. So getting ready for downward dog. So starting in downward dog, like Muireann is doing, walking down and gently stretching, making sure your alignments are correct. So with your hands, having your fingers nicely spread onto the ground, having your feet and your hands hip distance apart, and as you can see here, Muireann is bringing our heels all the way down onto the floor, so feeling that stretch in the back of your legs, having a micro bend in your knee, and as well having your tailbone up. And as well having that back nice and straight, so you can see a nice triangle space. And then from here as well, our modifications, if you keep a further bend into your knee if it's hard for you to reach the ground. For our modifications, you can really feel this in your whole body. It's a good stretch for your legs, shoulders, arms, even in your back you will be able to feel it. Then going into the full downward dog again when you're ready. And slowly we'll be going into our short dog, so bringing your feet perfectly closer towards you. This will really focus more on your legs. Do you feel it more in your back or your legs? Yeah, so this you will really feel in the back of your legs, and getting comfortable as well. If you find short dog more comfortable, you can stay here. And then our long dog is bringing your feet further away from you. Feeling that stretch in long dog. And as you can see, Muireann is really bringing her head further down, really keeping that back straight. This is really tense for your arms, your shoulders. And then from downward dog, either long dog or short dog, very slowly coming onto the mat into child's pose to take that rest. To really release any pressure on your shoulders and your arms. And then from child's pose, very slowly coming up onto our knees. And this is the best modification to go into our downward dog. So from our knees, you can check having your feet hip distance apart, tucking your toes in into downward dog by lifting our hips up. So that's the best way to come into downward dog. In downward dog we use it a lot in sun salutations as well, which you can see in our full videos. So if Muireann can show just a short example of being out of alignment. So from here, what you don't want to focus on is this. So you want to have a nice straight back, bringing your arms back, having your arms straight. So your hands are not at all aligned with your shoulders are more back, shoulders open. And again, keeping that micro bend into your knees. And keeping it nice and tall. Feeling that stretch and making sure as well, what a lot of people forget again, is your hands, not having them, your fingers up, but having your hands nicely spread for that grounding onto the mat. And then coming out of downward dog, the best modification, walking or stepping if you can, your feet towards your hands. And either really slowly coming up, taking your time coming up, rolling your spine back up, inhaling and exhaling. Perfect. So that's our alignments and modifications for downward dog.